Mike's Daily Podcast.
Episode 1739, 1739, and this is election day, as you know, so take that ballot and fill it out and send it in, because that's America. Hey, that's all I'm going to say about the elections, because I know you're sick about it. I know you're sick of hearing it. And whatever happens, by the time you listen to this, it'll be done. And then
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Okay. Well, I guess when
Mike's Daily Podcast
went on a rant yesterday about people telling me they want to be on my show to promote stuff that I don't necessarily agree with, I get rough, and then I guess some people, hey, they're like frustrated with me because I won't put them on my show. But this is my show, and no, I say no. I'm sorry. You gotta come up
Mike's Daily Podcast
with more interesting stuff, and don't promote products. I'm fine with you promoting artistic
Mike's
stuff like
Daily
your new song,
Podcast,
your new book, your new movie,
yeah,
your new web series, but not a stupid way to promote something on. It's basically some kind of internet service. I don't know. I'm not even going to talk about it because that's giving it a plug. Anywho, that was somebody responding to me about that. But here we are at Cafe Anyway, located somewhere in Podcastro Valley, Mont, the last place on earth. Episode 1739. Yes, somebody just walked in. Yes, I'm going to say hi to them. Hi to you. Hi, Mark. It's Benita the Rodeo Queen. How y'all doing about my horse, Nilly? Hi, Nilly. Nilly's not talking today. Oh, he got mad at me just then. Or is it a she? I forget. Look who else walked in.
Hello, Mark. This is the disgruntled fiddle player. Tell you what.
What?
All Americans go out and vote today for Donald S.J.Q.B.D. Trump, who has changed the world for the better.
The United States.
And look who else is here.
Hello, Mark. I make the delicious root beer house time right now. Oh, boy, I'll cut you. Have some donuts, too. Donuts.
Donuts and root beer. Nothing better.
No way.
Hey, a lot of cartoon sound effects on today's show.
Here's today's podcast picture.
I sweated over this, and I got kind of frustrated because I got this picture of Basil the boxer, who's supposed to bark in just a moment. Let's see. Yes, he's going to bark. I'm so excited when he barks. It's so fun. Let's listen to him bark right now. Yay, he barked. Okay, the thing is that we put, my lovely lady friend and I put these funny little pigtails on Basil. Like he was German or something. Like his name was Heidi Heidkamp. And you know what happened? Every single photo that we took of Basil, we took it vertical with the smartphone. And for my podcast picture, I need to post the horizontal ones. It's something to do with my website, mikesdailypodcast.com, where you can go and you can help out. I'm going to promote that platform. Heck yeah, I'm going to promote that on my show, because this is my dang show. And it's a great show.
It's a nightmare of a show.
So here you can see mikesdailypodcast.com. The podcast picture is a Benicia. That is a horizontal picture. And I took it a year ago. And Basil the boxer and I went there. And we used to go there quite a bit, Basil and I. And we would enjoy delicious barbecue. There would be this... like they have this place that sells this, what's it called? Barbecue. And it's what's it called? Kinder's. Oh, I gave him a free plug. Dang it. And they have these barbecue pork potatoes, which... They used to have those in Alabama at this place called Lawler's. I'm giving all these barbecue places free plugs. I'm going to give everyone a free plug except for Everett and Jones. They're too freaking expensive. What the hell? I think it's cool, though, that they make their own beer. But still, at anywho, the thing is, so we would go to Benicia and walk, and they do a cool thing around Halloween where all the shops make like a funny little stuffed scarecrow or scary monster or pumpkin man or something like that and stick it out front. One year, and I made a podcast picture of this, the bookstore put out a recreation of George Orwell, and he's holding his book 1984, or was it the Animal Farm one? But at any spot, they had a cool little thing, and I have not been able to go to it for the past couple of years. Well, come to find out, my lovely friend, who I've been dating for 6 months now, she used to live in Benicia, and she lived in this area. And I used to walk down there. We probably missed each other a couple times. Come to find out, we've been actually to a lot of the same areas it's amazing we never met. But then we finally met. My point is, if you're alone, and I'm sorry I used my point, is because I told you I would stop using it. Bad on me. The conclusion that I am coming to is that if you are alone, there's someone out there for you, and they just haven't found you yet. Aww. But just don't give up hope. And enjoy the time that you have on your own. Because you know, there are benefits. You can make up your own rules. You can say, I want to do this today. I don't have to check in with someone. You know, because couples check in with each other. They're like, what do you want to do today? I don't know. What do you want to do today? Oh, you're so cute. Let me pinch you. Let me pinch you is what they say. I'm loving it. That's a song I wrote called I'm Loving It, because I love to be pinched. And the thing is that people they lose hope, and they shouldn't lose hope, because there is a way. There's a way, and you got to look for that way, and maybe the answer is looking for you. Yes, I took that from a song by Yes in the 80s. It was a good song. So it's the 10-year anniversary of Hunger Games, which I guess the novelty of that whole movie, I don't know how the book was. I heard some people that read it really loved it. And it was a bestseller or something to that effect. But the movie with the Jennifer Lawrence and the two guys she's in love with, and then you got the Stanley Tucci with the prosthesis teeth, and the Woody Harrelson with the prosthesis hair, and you got the Are You Gonna Go My Way, and you've got the Elizabeth Beardsley, not Elizabeth Sladen, she's from Doctor Who. She's passed on. She was Sarah Jane. Elizabeth Berkley? I'm going to say every Elizabeth there is except for her name. Hey, so she's in that, and then they fight, and they kill kids killing kids. Woohoo! That was the big selling point of that movie. Kids killing kids. It's dystopia. This is how the world really will be.
Anarchy! I don't even know what that means, but I love it.
But they did an interesting story, I think this was on NPR, about how that book pertains in many ways to our world today, because you have the cities and what they believe and their craziness, and then the countryside, the people that live in the country, that are rural, that are poor, that are living off the land and scraping by any means possible, and how the city people exploit those dwellers that are, and that's going on. And unfortunately, that goes on in every society, and it's a part of human nature that we have to constantly fight against and do what we can, and know that we have, as there is an inherent racism in everyone, there is that in everyone, and we have to just be aware of it and fight against it. Fight. Wow! and fight some more. Do you believe in what I say?
Yep.
Say amen.
No.
All right. I thought I could get a preacher to say amen, but no, I get left out to dry, hung up in the air. Hung to dry. How does that expression go? I don't know. And anywho,
which is a very good thing. Which is a very, very good thing.
And if you're offended,
but if you get offended, that's the way the cookie crumbles. No.
Net neutrality is dead as we go outside a cafe anyway, where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast over in Podcastro Valley. Net neutrality. Things that are neutral in the net world. I got very upset about this. And then I realized my podcast is still being heard. So I don't know if it's affected me adversely. I don't know. But I'll keep an eye on it and let you know. Net neutrality. And Ajit Pai, he said, not pecan pie, but Ajit Pai. I made a Billy Crystal reference there. And you are mamas. And that's what we have, is net neutrality is gone. So that means the company that's bringing you my voice right now can say suddenly, I don't like it. I'm going to cut it off. You're done, Mike Matthews. Mike Matthews, I'm stopping you saying things anymore, Mike Matthews. Oh, I had so many cool things to say. So I'll tell you about something stupid somebody said to me. Stupid. So stupid. So my lovely lady friend makes me a smoothie every day. And it's got berries. It's got peanut butter. It's got banana. It's got a banana phone.
Ring, 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 banana phone.
It's got flaxseed dove. That's supposed to be good for you. It's got omega-3 something in it. And I told her, don't put whey, no way, don't put whey, because it's dairy-based and it will mess up my lactose intolerance like to the nth degree. What else can you put in that delicious smoothie, Mike? Well, you can throw spinach in there if you can, if you got some. Almond milk, if that's something you like. Anywho, smoothies are wonderful. And the whole world's discovering smoothies, and then the whole world discovers smoothies again, and the whole world discovers smoothies like every 5 seconds. And as long as you have a blender, you've got a fun time with the smoothie. So my lovely lady friend made me a very healthy, delicious smoothie. This guy I work for, this guy who's an opinionated arse, he comes into the studios, and he sees my smoothie, and he goes, "What's that?" I go, "It's a smoothie my lovely lady friend made." And he goes, "That looks like it's a lot of calories." It looks like a lot of calories. You know what? That looks like it's got a lot of calories.
It's time to stop, okay? No more.
Absolutely.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up. Yes, if I want your opinion, I'll ask for it. I once wrote a song with that name. And it went something like this. If I want your opinion, I'll ask for it.
All right.
Did you like that? It was my song. Okay, another stupid thing someone said to me was I get to work on the weekend. First off, jobs on the weekend. If you show up late to a job on the weekend, that's fine. That's fine, because you've taken time out of your weekend. Everybody you know has got the weekend off, except for you. So you show up late, that's fine. Show up a little bit late. I show up sometimes 2, 3, 5 minutes late. Never 10, never 15, never a half hour. Just around ballpark 5 to 2. Somewhere in there. The idiot, and he's probably listening right now. I meant that in the nicest way. Idiot is an anagram for nice guy. And He always makes a comment. If I come in 2 minutes late, he'll be, oh, daylight savings time didn't even help you. Oh. And he walks out, slams the door. We're outside and someone just slammed a door for me. Thank you. No problem. Awesome. Outside a cafe anyway, we're ringing Mike's Daily Podcast. I'm in Podcaster Valley. And then what's the other stupid... Yeah, just... like, come on. It's the freaking weekend. Okay? Cut me some slack. Oh, but he's got things to do. He's got places. He can't leave. He can't leave unless I get there. It's alright. Whatever. Okay, so... I'm sorry. I'll try and get there on time. So go out and vote. I will tell you more about other things about our pendulum society. Maybe the pendulum will swing the other way by the time you hear this, the end of the elections. We'll see. But we are in a pendulum society, and that's just odd. I know. It's weird, but we must deal with it. And that's... So next time, we'll bring you the wonderful... Let's see. We've got Madame Rutabaga, Valentino, and Bison Bentley. And the show will be awesome. I can't wait to bring it to you next time. Okay, I gotta go. I'm late. Look, I'm 2 minutes late. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. I guess I forgot my latte. Boo-hoo. Oh.
He forgot his latte.
Silly. Ugh. But that really is annoying. To get a follow-up message about that whole thing on Facebook about someone wanting me to promote on my show. So they're saying they're apologizing at the same time they're saying, it's a great idea, and it's still pitching it to me. Don't apologize and pitch simultaneously. Pick one or the other. God. See you soon.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at mikesdailypodcast.com.
Email Mike now at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com.
See you tomorrow. Bye!